Hi and welcome to this Tales from the Hangar Aircraft Rarities episode about the Breda-Pittoni BP.471. This has been the most obscure aircraft I've covered in this series of episodes. As far as photos and info goes, there's not a lot about. Also, I couldn't find any actual images of it flying. In the late 1940s, the Italian Air Force was looking for a new military transport aircraft to replace its Second World War C-47s. That was the aim for many aircraft manufacturers, and it has been a reoccurring reason for a lot of aircraft I've covered in this series. It seems that every transport aircraft around this size for the next 30 years was going to be the next DC-3 C-47 replacement. I'm sure many of you will agree the BP-471 does look like a DC-5, but nowhere near as attractive. Breda, based in Milan, Italy, was an old established Italian engineering company that had in its portfolio arms, boats, trains, carriages and of course aircraft. Founded by Ernesto Breda in 1886, they survived until they were nationalised in 1962. In 1947, engineer Mario Pertini, who was employed by Breda to initially design gliders, then went on to head up the BP-471 project. He even got a name drop and a P in the aircraft's name and designation. The aircraft was a twin-engine, all-metal, wood-inverted gull cantilever high wing, very much like the DHC Caribou. It had a retractable tricycle landing gear and a conventional tail. A cargo loading door was installed on the left-hand side of the fuselage. The monocoque fuselage accommodated a cabin designed for 18 passengers, or 1,900 kilograms of cargo on a wooden floor. A toilet and wardrobe was an option also offered. You may have noticed in the images the cockpit lower nose was eventually fitted with additional glazing. The prototype India Bravo India Papa India made its first flight in March 1950. The aircraft didn't have any problems from what I can tell. Then the Italian Air Force also test flew it, but they didn't go as far as ordering any aircraft. Breda tried to push the BP-471 on the civilian market even more, but again the aircraft did not attract any orders. A floatplane version was called the BP-1471 was also being proposed. In the end, the single BP-471 did end up with the Italian Air Force in early 1951. This was used as a general support aircraft for the flight test unit of the Italian Air Force, and they operated until 1954, and sadly it was eventually scrapped, so nothing remains of this one-off aircraft as far as I know. Anyway, many thanks for watching. Please like or subscribe, and any comments are really appreciated. And goodbye.